Hello everyone, my name is Sumit. Today we will discuss about A Vindication of the Rights of Women, which is written by Mary Wollstonecraft in 1792. And I am covering chapter 6, 7, 8, 9. Mary Wollstonecraft was a pioneering English philosopher and advocate for women's rights. She is best known for her major work, A Vindication of the Rights of Women, one of the earliest work of feminist philosophy. Wollstonecraft argued that women are not naturally inferior to men, but only appear so because of their lack of education. She criticized the ways society trained women to be concerned mainly with beauty and obedience, rather than with the reason and independence. She demanded that women be seen as rational beings who deserve equal rights and opportunities, particularly in education. Chapter 6. The effect of early association on the character. In Chapter 6, Wollstonecraft explained how girls are trained from a young age to focus on beauty, charm, and emotions rather than reason or learning. This training makes women weak and dependent. She argued that if society keeps teaching us to please others instead of thinking for themselves, they will never grow into strong, independent adults. Wollstonecraft criticized mothers and teachers who raise girls to act silly or care too much about looks. She believes that girls should be taught to use their minds and develop good morals, not just be polite and pretty. She also warns that these early lessons shape a woman's character for life. If women are to become equal, they must be educated in the same way as boys. This chapter shows how harmful early childhood lessons can be if they limit a girl's potential. Chapter 7. Modesty, comprehensively considered. In Chapter 7, Wollstonecraft talks about the true meaning of modesty. She says modesty is not just about being shy and quiet. As many people think, true modesty, in her view, means having self-respect and knowing your worth without showing off. She criticized how women are often taught to be fake modest, acting humble or weak just to please men. This kind of modesty, she argued, is not real. It is just a trick to stay liked. Real modesty comes from using reason and having strong morals. Wollstonecraft also pointed out that men and women should both practice real modesty, based on self-control and understanding, not on fear or obedience. She believes that only through proper education and freedom can women learn true modesty. This chapter continues her argument that women should be treated as full human beings with minds and morals, not just delicate or emotional creatures. Chapter 8. Morality undermined by sexual nation of the importance of a good reputation. In Chapter 8, Wollstonecraft argued that women are taught to focus too much on their reputation, especially their sexual reputation. Society judges women harshly if they do not seem pure or virtuous, but men are not held to the same standards. This double standard is unfair and harms women's freedom. Wollstonecraft says that teaching women to care only about that others think weakens their moral strength. They begin to care more about appearance than real values. She warned that this kind of morality is shallow because it is based on fear of judgment, not on reason or inner strength. Wollstonecraft wants both man and woman to be judged by the same moral rules. She believes real virtue comes from understanding and choosing what is right, not from blindly following society's ideas about honor or shame. Chapter 9 of the pernicious effects which arise from the unnatural distinctions stabilized in society. In chapter 9, Wollstonecraft criticized the class system and the unnatural differences between man and woman. She says that society gives special treatment to rich people and to men. Even if they have not earned it, this leads to corruption and pride. Women in particular are treated like decoration or playthings rather than real people. She argued that when people are treated differently because of birth or gender, their character becomes weak. They learn to depend on others instead of developing their own reason and strength. Wollstonecraft believed in equality and fairness. She says everyone, rich or poor, male or female, should be judged by their action and abilities, not by their social class or gender. Education, she insists, is the key of changing this unfair system. If more and stronger women are educated properly, they will become stronger and more equal members of society.